This is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on our comic book creator interviews, including our monthly Chichester chats with comic book legend D.G. Chichester, superhero movie brackets in our search for the worst comic book movie of all time, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/CapesandLunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Perich, host of a Totally Turtle sports and gaming YouTube channel, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics podcast network.
Hanging out down the street, not a thing to do. Same old thing we did last week.
Exactly. We're all right. We're all right. And then if you're a real fan, you know, yeah!
Hello,
Wisconsin.
Hello, Internet. That's right, kids.
Although, you know, Hyde's character.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get there.
That's right.
Yep, if you couldn't guess, we're talking that 70s show.
That's right, here on Salty and Petty. I'm
a little bit, he's a little bit petty, and I'm a little bit salty.
Yeah, you might have to start that thing. Salty. I'm peppery. All right.
Pettery, babes. Pettery.
Pettery. Well, yeah. I'm number 2 on the all-time petty list after Starscream. Hello.
Damn straight. So yeah, so that 90s show is finally happening. It's coming out. What is it January 17th on Netflix?
Let me double check here.
It was either January 17th or January 19th.
Well, I know Night Court, which we'll be talking about the original next week. I believe that's on the 17th. So I think it might be the same week, but I'm not sure if it's the same day.
I'm thinking it's the same day.
Wow.
Oh, no, 19th. It's the 19th.
Yeah.
And I think all the episodes are actually going to release, so we get to have a good binge. That's pretty cool. If you don't, I'm a huge That 70s show fan. I loved Telfer Grace up until he became Eddie Brock.
She's a big fan.
So I'm so sad his career never went anywhere while everybody else's career went place. Well, Valder Valderrama, that's a whole nother issue. But like pretty much everybody else went on to do pretty cool things.
Yeah. Yes, Lilith is a big fan of sitting in the house and getting high.
Oh my God, The Circle. Literally, it's epic. And they did that just, that was just a happen chance thing. Although I do say that they should have kept the original title Teenage Wasteland because, like, if it would have been on HBO Max, like, had they pitched that show to HBO Max now, it would have still stayed Teenage Wasteland.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. It would have been like the 70s version of Euphoria because, they had this script went everywhere. And I know HBO was crying, throwing up, crying, screaming somewhere.
Oh, what, for this show, or?
Yeah, like the things that could have been. This was like so epic. I think if I remember right, this is like the longest running comedy for Fox or something like that outside of Married with Children.
Probably. It seems like it.
It's 8 seasons.
Well, yeah.
So it went from 1998 to like 2005. So pretty much middle school, high school, and a little bit of college for me.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be, after Married with Children, it would be the longest running, because I don't think Fox had,
comedy.
Live action,
Well,
yeah.
I mean, that's not animated. Obviously, that goes to The Simpsons, and that's just the longest running show in general at this point for American TV. So,
okay.
But yeah, it was extremely successful in the first 5 seasons. It literally launched the careers of Mila Kunis, Ashton Kutcher. It should have done so much more for Topher Grace, and I blame his agent and his manager, and maybe we'll dive into that one day, but I'm just here to go over the gist of it for people that are watching that 90s show and didn't bother to binge watch that 70s show because it's on Peacock.
For you young kids. Yeah, oh, are you gonna get into that, Ryan?
Excuse me, listen, I followed Quantum Leap. That made sense to me. There's a couple other shows on
well,
there.
I mean, Quantum Leap.
Highlander. I'm like, okay. I mean, it used to come on USA, so that's still like.
It's in the
that 70s show was on Fox. Was a Warner Brothers production. So how the hell did Peacock get? Who the hell does Peacock think it is? First of all, it's original programming. Bel Air, those shows, they're okay, but like. I subscribe to Peacock because it comes free with my phone service or something. Like, I don't know how I have Peacock for free, but I do, so that's why I have it. But, like, NBC, Universal, Comcast, that whole company can kiss my ass. I mean, outside of the Fast and Furious franchise, that is literally the only thing I'm there for.
I mean,
how did they get it? I want to know. Like, I just couldn't believe it when you told me. I was like, I have the DVDs, thank God. But
I mean, I'm guessing someone let the rights slip, and then Peacock was like, "Oh yeah, we'll take it."
HBO Max is crying and throwing up right now. They're like, "Damn it!"
Exactly.
And so I was really surprised that Netflix did this. Like, Fox is going through its own issues. Obviously, Disney has. We'll get to Disney.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, Peacock. I don't like it. First of all, the interface is a mess. It's an absolute mess. You can't find anything.
I know, and
yeah. I felt so bad when you told me it was on Peacock.
I know, it was like,
I wanted to ship you the DVDs, but it wouldn't have been there in time.
It was one of the only. Yeah, it's like one of the only streaming ones we don't have, and I was just like, really?
Did you end up watching it with the ads? Because Peacock's ads are notoriously bad.
No.
Complaining about that.
It won't even let you watch it for free. No, none of the episodes are free.
Not even the first one, because that's Peacock's thing. They'll let you like the first 3 for free.
I know, yeah. I mean, what was it? Oh, there was something I think it was like The Office before we got the Blu-rays. It's like the first couple seasons were free, and if you wanted the later seasons, you had to pay for them. But yeah, no, nothing.
Yeah, most shows now it's like first 3 episodes are free, and then you have to pay for it.
I mean, I wonder maybe they were free, but maybe now they locked them all out since that 90s show's coming.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I don't know why I even love that 70s show. Like, honestly, I don't. I mean, the 70s is so far removed, especially when I was a kid. Like, although everything's cyclical, so like every 30 years, like they go back to the past. So like you think like the 80s was like the 50s with like Laverne and Shirley and Happy Days, and so it's just kind of that natural progression, which I love. Laverne and Shirley, not so much Happy Days, but Laverne and Shirley. So it's kind of like that. Like, I'm okay with like retro TV, but they were like super relatable. Like, come on, Eric Foreman loves Star Wars.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Like, well, yeah.
Right there had me hooked.
If you do anything,
and I was the kid. Everybody was over their house. Like, I had the tree house, the go kart, the thing. So it's kind of relatable, actually. Now that I think about it. Although I didn't really start doing drugs until I was in college, but
whoa, I love
drinking. Now drinking, getting the tap was the most relatable episode for sure.
I love when she's just bragging. She's like, "Yeah, I was the rich bitch. I had all this stuff. Everyone came to my house."
Yeah. The Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, the Dreamcast. Everybody brings the controller to my house. Yeah. But yeah, no. I watched it from the beginning. I was actually like the first episode. I was like, oh, okay, kids smoking weed, cool.
Yeah, it's like it wasn't one one of my ones where I watched every week, but it's like, you know, when it was on, you know, if it was on and I was around, I'm like, yeah, I'll watch this. No. And
then they started doing like reruns in the afternoons right before the news. I think is really when a lot of shows actually gain a lot of traction. Like, I know that's how like How I Met Your Mother got so big, and like after the third season, they started doing like the right before the CW stuff would come on. I know for a fact in my area. And also Two Broke Girls got really big that way.
Yeah, once they hit syndication, I think a lot of people find them that way. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's easier to follow the show that way too, I think. But no, I watched it religiously for like the first 4 seasons. They started moving around and being weird because that's just what you do when you get to like season 5 of any show on Fox. If you make it that long. But no, like it really did hook me in. Like, they're just like, you know, even though they look super old, like that 90s cast actually looked like teenagers, which is crazy. And Mila Kunis, who was only like 14 or something.
Oh yeah, I think
old as hell.
I did have an interview. I did hear an interview. Was it? Oh, she might have been on Conan's podcast. I think she was saying this.
Yeah, she tricked them.
Yeah,
because nobody wants to have on-set tutors, so that's why they really do hire like 18-year-olds to play high school kids.
Yeah, because I think she said
there's a whole bunch you can't do.
I think she said
I will be 16, but she didn't say when.
Yeah, I think she was 15 when it started. Yeah. Which is weird. And now he's married to her. Okay.
I mean, I predicted that a long time ago. Mm-hmm. They're like, no, when he was married to like Demi Moore and all that. I'm like, no, he's gonna get with Mila. Mark my words. They were meant to be together.
But that's always weird. I mean, good for them, but I mean, it's always weird when it's like, hey, met her when she was 15.
And he gave her first kiss.
Oh, on screen. Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like 20-ish something. But, you know, it is what it is.
But again, too, maybe he didn't know how old she was. Cause she
they all knew at that point because she had to have a tutor on set. But, like, I mean, look at the Romeo and Juliet situation. That's actual, literal child pornography that they were playing in our English class. I was flabbergasted. I was like, they were actual teenagers? Because our teacher would always fall asleep and forget to fast forward through that part. So, yes, I am now witness unwillingly to child pornography. Thank you, English class. You don't know how upset that makes me.
That's all right. I mean, they had like Brooke Shields like nude in movies when she was underage.
Listen, Brooke Shields and Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
My heart goes out to them because their mothers are just absolute freaking wretches. I'll have a rant for that. Don't you worry.
Oh, they have like a Kardashian mother. Okay.
Brooke Shields' mom's. Kris Jenner wishes she was Brooke Shields' mom.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Damn.
And you know the only reason why like I even like Brooke Shields is because you know she was actually best friends with Michael Jackson. So yeah, that's why I have a soft spot for Brooke Shields and also Kathy Hilton. We'll talk about that on the Patreon maybe one day. But yeah, no.
Hey.
After
I was going to say, I want your opinion. I didn't have time for a big rewatch, so I picked one episode. I bought it for like, $2.
Was it the pilot?
No. Well, I looked at a list. I'm like, like best episodes. No, it was season 4, episode 21, Prank Day.
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't bad.
I think Class Picture is funny. But Prank Day is, I don't know. See, this is the weird thing about that 70s show, especially in season 4. Every single episode, I think almost every single episode is directed by David Traynor, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So they have a solid, like, steady directorial perspective, but it's just something about that episode that just doesn't sit right in my spirit. I can't put. How did you feel about it?
I mean, it was all right. So I haven't watched the show in a while, so that was
I mean, have you seen all 8 seasons, or like where'd you stop watching?
No, I probably haven't seen those last couple seasons. After some of them.
I mean, you don't need to.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I think
you know what?
How I would introduce people is. You definitely want to watch the pilot, the season 1 finale, a couple episodes of season 2. It doesn't get really good until season 3, like when Donna and Eric like actually like commit, and it just kind of like makes the dynamic different. And then Hyde's hating ass has to like interfere. Like when Hyde moves in with them, so good. I love Red and Kitty. Those are my 2 favorite characters. Don't get me wrong. Like literally, I love Red.
I think when it was first on, I watched one of those episodes from like those last seasons, when like half the cast is gone.
Without Eric? No.
Yeah,
I
was
Eric
like,
leaves, it is absolutely terrible.
I was like, ooh, what is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell they just wanted to keep it going.
Yeah, Red got oozed, which I just don't believe. And then he pranks them, thinking something's going. Jackie and Don over. It's just like, ooh, no, it's weird. It's a weird episode. Yeah. It felt like a Nickelodeon, like Dan Schneider written out.
Yeah.
It sets my alarm bells off a little bit about that episode. I don't know. What episodes would I recommend from season 4? An Eric Foreman Christmas, definitely. The Forgotten Son. Oh, like I said, Class Picture is Chef's Kiss. And Leo Loves Kitty. I think that's the episode you absolutely should watch in season 4, because I love Kitty, though.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I think Kitty is just, like, one of my favorite, like, just TV moms ever. And she had a lot of work done, don't get me wrong, but it looks good and tasteful.
Oh, yeah.
Deborah Jo Rupp, and she's also going to be in that Agatha Harkness spinoff now, too. That was just recently announced. So just, like, good for her. But you know what's crazy? I actually, not to support Danny Masterson or anything, or Hyde's character, but, like, the ranch was so good. It was so good literally, no, because Red's in it a little bit, and they bring a lot of people back from that 70s show in it. And it was him and Ashton Kutcher. Ashton Kutcher being the dumb himbo, obviously, like he always is. Which is so ironic because he's actually not like that in real life. So yeah, no, I recommend. I think that's a good, if Netflix hasn't taken it off the service. It was a Netflix original, but like I was like, why do I like the show about cowboys living in Colorado? What the hell? Yeah, it's crazy. The premise of it is crazy, but like it's a comedy, but it's a mystery. So it kind of also reminds me of How I Met Your Mother a little bit in that way too. So yeah, anyway, go watch The Ranch after you binge that 70s show. Let's see. I think my favorite season is definitely season 3. Like I said, the show goes absolutely off the rails after he leaves. Freaking look, listen, I don't like characters named Randy. Randy's ruined the show, with the exception of being South Park, of course. Any other character named Randy, they're gonna ruin the show. Like, I was like, why are you well, you know, Topper never really got along with the cast. The only person he got along with was the girl that played Donna.
Well,
Laura Prepon.
Mm-hmm.
And even to an extent, I guess he was okay with Mila too, but like he really didn't get along with the boys. And like, of course, Ashton Kutcher became the star of that show, even though he was the main character. And so you can like, if you know like the drama behind the scenes of that time and stuff, then you can kind of like see as the seasons progress, like why it gets worse, because they do start focusing on Kelso and Hyde and all these really weird things. Then they make Hyde half black for no reason, and he's not even really half black in real life, so that really rubbed me the wrong way. And then he brought the girl that plays Vixen in to be his sister. And I'm just like, ew. And then he owns the record store. It's like a whole thing.
Well, is that why
it's the dad from Sister's sister? And I'm like, is his dad? And I'm like, no. Immediately no. It's just a mess. It's a fun, happy, sloppy mess, but like towards the end of the show, they were just really beating a dead horse, unfortunately.
Well, is that why some of them left? Because of all the drama?
Well, no, they got like.
Well, I know they got work too.
A bona fide movie star. Yeah. Mila Kunis got the Family Guy offer, and I mean, I'd rather voice act than have to show up on set every day.
Yeah, true.
I don't know what Valderrama was doing. The guy that plays Fez. He was dating Lindsay Lohan and Demi Lovato.
And wasn't
out being a playboy?
Wasn't there some creepy vibes too? Didn't someone say? I forget who said it.
Yeah, he dated Demi Lovato when she was like 17 and he was like 25.
Oh yeah.
Creepy. He's a creep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all those guys, almost all those guys are creeps.
But it didn't. And then you know what struck me this time watching this? I was just like, you know. Did Big Bang Theory...
It wouldn't fly. It would be canceled.
Well, no. Did Big Bang Theory rip off some of this, or it's like you know the foreign guy, you know the.
Well, that's the stereotype, I guess. You know, poor foreign guy can't find love.
Yeah.
The brown guy never gets love.
Exactly. But
you know, honestly, Jackie should have ended up with Fez.
Yeah.
So that's my hot take, I guess, out of that 70s show. Is that Jackie and Fez belong together? Kelso's a dickhead.
Whoa!
He becomes a cop. He has a baby with somebody else, and you mean to tell me in that 90s show they're together? She's raising another woman's baby.
Oh God.
No.
Unless they pull Rose.
And honestly, I am so disappointed that they didn't make them twins so we could have Luke and Leia. Because her name is Leia, right? If I remember that right. Like so that 90 show is a spinoff of Eric and Donna's kid, their daughter, I believe her name is Leia, coming to spend the summer with Red and Kitty in Wisconsin. So that's the premise. And she makes these friends, and they find the old weed stash, and the circle is reborn, baby. That's the premise. That's all you really need to know. But I don't know how they're going to do it. Like, she's going to come back every summer. So because
maybe every season.
I want to say that I will say that 70s show absolutely ended perfectly on the New Year's Eve of 99. Like, that's perfect. That I will give them that. Like, that was like even though they started in it's supposed to be like the May of 1976. So 8 seasons only covers like roughly 4 years, which is weird. Yeah, I know way too much about that.
Well, yeah, well, that's the thing. When you start a TV show, you don't know how long it's going to go. But that's like, you know, MASH, you know, that whole war was, 3 years, and the show ran for like 11, 12 seasons. It's like...
Yeah, on all 90s kids know. Right after the news.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I really... That 70s show is right up there in the comedies for me, for sure. I think it might just be a 90s kid thing. I don't think I've ever really met people like younger or older than me that really like that show. I think because like with streaming, it's so hard to have like that universal experience nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody's over here watching Kaleidoscope on Netflix. Somebody else is watching, I don't know, Yellowstone on Paramount Plus. You know, like it's just not that. We don't have like just 6 stations anymore where you have to watch something. And I was Fox loyal. I mean, me and Fox are pretty much the same age.
Yeah. I mean, I like the show. I think it's funny, but, you know, if someone asked me, like, my top shows to recommend, I don't know if this would make my list. I mean, it definitely, it's not going to be, like, top 3. I don't think it's going to be top 5.
It's top 10. It's up there with How I Met Your Mother, which is, like, number 8 if we don't talk about the last season. Mine is though. My list is gonna be vastly different because I'm a '90s kid. It's Martin. It's Living Single. It's Mad About You. It's Seinfeld. It's My Two Dads. Things like that.
Well, again, it's like if you look at like some of the greatest comedies, like you mentioned Seinfeld, like some of the greatest ones, it's like the ones who were able to like keep their cast the whole time, like Seinfeld.
Exactly. Friends. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Friends. I mean, they held those people hostage basically.
Well, David Schwimmer held them hostage.
Well,
he
yeah,
giving up $1 million an episode. Okay.
well, he. I mean, they made the.
He made sure they all got paid equally because nobody likes Ross.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like you either lose, if you try to lose him, you're going to lose all of us. So it's like
he was definitely a Svengali.
For
sure.
They gave him charity. Yeah.
But yeah, no. Definitely. I mean, literally every season I have like a top like. This is back in. They don't make comedies like this anymore anyway because this show had like 20 something episodes a season.
Yeah. It looked like it was like around 22 or 23.
Like 25, 26, 27. I think season 4 had like 27. And then for the most of them they were like 25. Then the last season was 22.
I mean, does any show get that many anymore? I mean,
if you're not a soap opera, which, this was another thing about Peacock. And just NBC in general. So they're moving Dance of Our Lives to streaming only, knowing damn well old people don't know how to work computers. Really? Shame on you. Shame on you.
I mean, I think that's like the model because I mean, I don't know if it's purely on, was it Hulu or something, but I know someone was telling me, I guess General Hospital might be, it might be on one of the streamers, but I don't know if it's still on regular network TV or not, but.
Yo, those are like the last two, and it's like you're literally like it's an institution. I mean, it should run at a loss at that point if that's what you have to do.
Is that so the streaming service can pay for it? Because then during the day they put on like those, The View, The Talk, which are cheap to make,
Are they still doing talk shows?
I mean, again, I think you have The Talk and The View on in the afternoons. I mean, when I was home on Christmas.
The View back in my day, see? The View came on at like at 11 a.m.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But I think The Talk was at CBS is on like after, it's in the afternoon. It's like, was it like 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock?
Well, they have like Good Morning America or what? Good Morning CBS or whatever. I don't know what CBS's main show is. I think the news.
Yeah, I think they all. I think NBC, ABC, and CBS all have something. But yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know they were still doing talk show. I know The View is like still there, but I didn't know anybody else was doing stuff.
But The Talk is weird. They've added like men like Jerry O'Connell's on The Talk.
Blasphemy!
I know.
He was supposed to be taking over for Wendy Williams. No!
I don't know, man. Yeah.
I used to love morning talk shows.
Oh, and I forget.
When I worked third shift. That's what I used to fall asleep to. Oh, that's a bummer. Good for him. God knows he needs to work. Pay off that alimony.
I don't know. I don't know if there's too much drama with all the women, so they had to throw a guy. Because it's like him.
Les Munoz and his wife.
Oh.
Julie Chen. That was a whole drama thing. And, I'm glad they got Ozzy Osbourne's wife out of there.
Oh, Sharon, yeah.
What a piece of work that
Sharon!
Was. But anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, no. I don't know. I recommend it. I think that it's a fun watch if you can binge it. Like, it was kind of painful now that I think about it, having to watch it week to week. Because we have those huge TV breaks, and I would occasionally forget, like, oh damn. Or I'd be like football game or a basketball game or something.
Yeah, I think it is.
I have to put it on the VHS or the DVR.
Yeah, I think that would be a better way is to binge it,
Yeah, binging it. Now binging it on DVD. Oh my god, it changed my life so much. So much. I think that's why I fell in love with the show when I was able to binge the whole series and I could like kind of fast forward to Randy. I literally did give up in season 5 though, and then I came back for the final season, and then I had to go back and rewatch season 6 and 7.
Well, that's like
brutal.
Well, that's like still one of the greatest shows of all time. But like Seinfeld, it's like I love when they do like a block on Comedy Central or something, and it's just like you can watch a bunch of them at once. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Like that's the thing. I have to take a break. With Seinfeld, it's about like every 4 episodes or so. Like my brain just kind of let's take a break from Seinfeld. Like when I was binging it on Netflix for like the 15th time, I was just like. I noticed I had to take a break. Like I couldn't just keep going. Like with some shows, I will watch like Kaleidoscope. I watched in one sitting.
But I mean, South Park, that top row up there, South Park, The Office, and Seinfeld are keeping Comedy Central alive at this point.
And rerun marathons of Law and Order is keeping USA afloat.
That's been a
staple since I don't know how long.
I know. Oh my God, did you see what they're doing with the Daily Show now that Trevor Noah's gone?
No, what?
It's coming back.
I haven't watched since Jon Stewart left.
I haven't watched it, but I always see the commercials. I guess since Trevor Noah left, now it's coming back in a week or two, and every week they're going to have like a new...
they're getting ready to cancel. The Daily Show was an institution for me for a very long time until Jon Stewart. I'm just gonna be real.
I mean, unless they're looking for a new one, and
now Jon Stewart has like that show on is it Apple TV?
I think so. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're looking for a new host because it's all comedians, and every week they're like, it's like Leslie Jones.
Yeah,
Sarah
they did
Silverman.
that when Jon Stewart left, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, so they might be looking for see who gets the most response, maybe.
Yeah, just kind of like how they did the Jeopardy thing.
Yeah, because it's all comedians, so yeah, they're looking for someone funny to take that over, probably.
I mean, like I said, it was the end of an era when Jon Stewart left, and the ratings never have really been the same, especially since Colbert got to do The Late Show.
Oh, yeah.
So that really devastated Comedy Central's kind of like late night block that they had.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So I don't know. But I don't know, like, I wasn't really that excited about that 90s show at first, and then they talked the whole cast into coming back. And that's when I got excited, because I thought it was just going to be like that terrible 80s show that they tried to do. Yeah. I think it only has like 3 episodes or something, and it's that guy from It's Always Sunny in it.
Yeah. Well, I think...
Oh, don't ever go looking for that. It's terrible. You'll regret your life choices.
Yeah. Well, I think everyone's got, figured out the formula now where it's like you have to have at least some of the original cast back.
I don't know. It worked for the Knight Rider reboot. I don't know. I'm just going to say that's not always the case.
Yeah, but it didn't last that long, though, did it?
Well, that's NBC being NBC.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I would classify Knight Rider as kind of a superhero show.
Yeah, true. I'm surprised.
They don't know what to do with that anymore. They really don't have the audience capacity for that anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like CBS is known as the old people station. NBC, I don't even know what people would watch NBC for besides Law and Order.
Yeah, they're kind of getting in the old people territory with like the Law and Order. I mean, Quantum Leap.
The Chicago universe over there too, which is still technically part of the Dick Wolf universe.
And again, Quantum Leap, I mean, a good show, but it's like, it's the sequel to...
They're still carrying off that old people.
Something from the... It's a sequel to something from the late 80s, early 90s, so it's like, yeah.
Yeah. But like Netflix, they cancel stuff, so like, I'm glad that they're dropping it all on the same day. I hope people really do watch it, because like, I just want to see the story. I don't care about the new kids. I'm sorry. I'm just going to say that.
Does Netflix still drop like a whole season on the first day? I mean, I didn't think
a
lot of them were.
Did that. They've been doing that, but I think that they're gonna, as they add ads and stuff, they're gonna have to stop doing. Well, they've already added ads. If you don't know.
Well, I also thought too they are all they're gonna stop doing that just so like people will binge it, then like cancel their subscription until something comes back, and then they.
I mean, but let's be honest. Up until very recently, very very recently, since Disney Plus entered the chat. There was no comparison. There, like nobody canceled it. Back in the day, nobody canceled. If you had anything, you had Netflix and nothing else. You didn't even have cable. You just had Netflix.
But again,
now, I'm just like, why do I even have Netflix?
Well, now I think some people are probably like, well, this streamer has this show. I'll watch that. I'll binge that. Then I'll cancel. Go subscribe to this one. Watch this show. Cancel.
To each their own, I guess.
I'm just
like I said, some of I know HBO Max for a while was free for me because of my phone. I actually ended up finding other stuff that they're not taking off the freaking platform to watch and stuff. So,
oh yeah, I mean,
they have Batman animated series on HBO Max. I'm never gonna give that up.
Oh yeah, I mean, I got HBO Max because like I was paying for DirecTV and I had HBO already, so they just like they give me the Max.
Yeah, I don't know. I got really excited when they said that Red and Kitty. I was like, yeah, that's all I need is Red and Kitty. Like, Donna and Eric didn't have to come back. Fez didn't have to come back. Hyde and Jackie don't have to come back. Eric, yeah. Red and Kitty. That's all I need.
I don't think they want Hyde back.
Well, no. I mean, they can't. He's in jail, right?
He might be. I was going to say, but even if he wasn't, I think just I don't know.
Surprised Ezra Miller, they're still messing with him.
I know, that surprises me.
But that's crazy because listen, the Masterson family, like they have like 7 kids and all of them have been in show business. Like,
oh yeah,
his brother played Francis on Malcolm in the Middle. Then he had a sister that was on another show, and then he has another little brother that was on another show.
His sister was on.
It was like the Culkins. They're like the Culkins, basically.
His sister was on Walking Dead. Yeah.
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 It's crazy. I was like, ooh, are y'all all Scientologists or just him?
Oh my. But yeah, the sister, yes, kids, for you that don't know, played Tara on Walking Dead, so.
Yeah, somebody told me that. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, that's gonna be an epic binge. I'm gonna wait for all the spinoffs to get canceled and then I'm gonna watch the whole cinematic Walking Dead universe. I am excited about the Michonne spinoff though. They just started filming that.
Oh yeah, her and Rick. Yeah.
I don't care about it. I said what I said. The Michonne spinoff.
You can't save Rick. Oh my god, that's who we need. We need to talk to Barenthal.
Oh yeah, I would love that.
I think he's doing a podcast now, so.
He's married to Bijou Phillips? What? Did you know that? Danny Masters is married to Bijou Phillips?
No, I did not.
Oh my god.
I did not know that, no. Weird, wow.
Bijou! Oh, I didn't know I had to cancel you too, baby girl. Oh no!
They're still married? I mean,
they're still married.
Okay, because I was going to say it's not a thing where she was married, didn't know what he was up to, and then, divorced him.
No, listen, in Hollywood, they always know. I'm just saying!
Well, yeah.
So that's Alana, right? That's his sister?
Yeah, Alana Masterson, yeah.
Jordan. Yeah, Jordan is he's like, he could play young John Barenthal, actually. He doesn't do much anymore. He actually doesn't act that much. He was like a child actor. But yeah, that's crazy that all their kids went show business because they needed them.
Oh, man.
Anyway, I don't know. I like the whole cast, though. Like, I never really liked the Hyde character, though. Because he's trying to poach his best friend's girl, Like,
Yeah.
He was always a douchebag. He was a douchebag brother also in The Ranch, so maybe that's just real life imitating art. I don't know. I mean,
I think it's just a thing of they were trying to make that the gruff
no
character.
Love triangles. Like, be serious. He is not a viable option.
The gruff guy who turns out to be the good
and then
friend.
And then it becomes a love triangle with Jackie and Kelso too. Like, stop trying to make it a thing, bro. We don't need that drama in that 70s universe.
That thirsty character.
Oh, they loved a love triangle because then it was Jackie, Fez, and Kelso. Like,
oh
Jackie
yeah,
was a busy bee.
Well,
she was a busy bee.
Hell. Well, again, I mean,
I hated his sister Lori, but I think that's the whole. Oh, may she rest in peace, the original actress.
Oh yeah.
That was crazy. I was just like, when I found out why they replaced her, I was like, what? I was like, oh, that's so sad.
Oh yeah, I know what we're gonna have to do an episode on one day. I mean, we've already lost 2 of your original Power Rangers.
Yeah, the most recent one was so unexpected.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. That literally was like the last, like, it was Kevin Conroy, then it was Jason David. Oh yeah, my childhood's dead. I got nothing to look forward to. No reason for me to go to cons. Nope. I mean, because let's be honest, Artist Alley has not been Artist Alley for a while.
Yeah.
No tea, no shade. Like, the big names just don't show up anymore.
Well, again, if you need the money, you're not going. If you don't need the money, you're not going to one of those.
You're supposed to be there for your fans.
Well, yeah. Okay, Lil. I mean,
especially in the comic book community.
In a perfect,
it is pretty small.
Well, like the comic book creators. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like actors and stuff. I mean,
no.
Mm-hmm. What again?
Artist Alley, like, yeah.
But again,
not what it used to be.
But again, too, in the end time, a lot of people aren't comfortable going to big crowded conventions either.
What do you mean? The government said the pandemic's over. Take your mask off. Go outside. Make the government money. We need tax money.
All right, let's shift into hey Noel, listen to this mode. Yeah, let's listen to the government because they never lie to us, huh?
If you ever think the government wouldn't do that, oh yes, they would.
Oh please, you kids, George.
It's so crazy, right?
Please,
like,
George
the
Washington
was
was
actually still going on, and we actually do still have new variants popping up every single day.
Yep, because
they're not testing for. And that's not a conspiracy. That's the truth.
It can hibernate and evolve because some people won't get their shots. Hello, Mom.
Oh, but like, it's unfortunate that my favorite line, "It's a car that runs on water," is a high line, but that is my favorite, that 70s show running gag.
What were they reading Daredevil?
Well, no. Well, do you want to know the truth? They've been trying to make hydro cars since the 30s. I have a very cool story about it, but that's for the Patreon. This is not for prying eyes.
Wait.
And that made me believe in the conspiracy because every time somebody tries to invent a hydro car, they disappear.
I was going to say.
So I think that's, and I've known that since I was in middle school. So I think that's probably why it's my favorite line.
I was going to say, what idiot's trying to make a Hydra car? Who wants two in the back of the head from the oil industry?
Exactly.
Ooh.
I mean, we finally got electric cars, though, and we're kind of about to really make that push.
Well,
About 20 years too late, but, you know, better late than never.
Well, once again, if you really wanted like a green car, wouldn't you do some kind of solar power?
Now, that's just, well, they'll block out the sun that way.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather have it run on McDonald's grease, because you'll never run out. Which I knew a kid in high school. Everybody knows that kid in high school that had that car, right?
Hell, I mean, you want to kill two birds with one stone. Do like they did Back to the Future, the fusion thing where you just throw your garbage in it. I mean...
We were so naive.
Mm-hmm.
I am very upset that I was promised a flying car by 2020, and I barely have an electric car. Fully electric car. Very, very upset as a 90s kid. Anyway,
remember,
I am very curious how they're going to portray the 90s. I don't know what year that 90s show is starting off. I wouldn't assume the 1990 or 91. I think they would go straight into like 92 or 93 because those are more interesting years for the 90s.
Yeah, but do you think like that, since they learned from that 70s show, they're like,
no, they'll just milk it like they did that 70s show. They'll just, and they never really gave us dates until honestly, we didn't know what year it was until the end of the show.
Okay, here.
Oh, it's 1979.
Here it is. I found it in the summer of 1995.
See, I thought so. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's gonna be. Oh wow. See, they should have done 93 and covered Kurt Cobain stuff though. Or 90. Was it 92?
I can't remember.
But yeah, I feel like that would have been more because I think that's like a bonding trauma for 90s kids. Yeah, it was 94. A couple days after your birthday, Phil.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right.
April 5th.
That's right. My birthday's coming up in a few months. Send gifts, kids.
Cash App, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Cash is always the best gift.
Oh, where's my gift? You haven't displayed it yet?
No, I haven't. That's what I'm saying. I got to figure out.
I got to make room.
I got to rearrange again. Yeah.
Yeah. Tell the boys what I got you for Christmas.
Oh, the 2-pack, the Green Lantern, and
Batman Earth 32.
Yes.
It kind of went with the Azrael one with the flames. So
yes, that's what I'm saying. That's the other thing. I'm like, man, I want to try to display them together. So, I should have. Yes. Oh, damn it! I didn't bring it out. I should have brought it out just for the whole
Batman, my favorite character.
Chance is never zero, Ray.
You can make Justin jealous.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure he will be like, oh, that's nice.
But I don't know what to expect. So 1995, let's see. I remember a lot that happened from 1995. So is that Bill Clinton?
95? Yeah, that was Clinton. Yeah,
I'm trying to think the Monica Lewinsky scandal. What year was that?
Oh, was that 96, 97 maybe? That's my guess. Yeah, that's it. Trust me, babes, the 90s blend together.
No, they really do. So we get Michael Jordan's return to the NBA. That's the year DVDs were invented. Toy Story premiered. Playboy hits it big, and then the OJ trial.
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean, we were watching that in school, the OJ trial.
Oh, I wonder if they'll have a PlayStation because I know 95 was the American release for PlayStation.
Oh, Monica Lewinsky worked at the White House 95 and 96.
Yeah, that scandal was 96, right?
I think, yeah.
So this should be fun.
Well, yeah, I would assume that ended the internship. Yes.
No, I mean, the internet really becomes a thing in 95 too, like 94, at like early 90s, like I'd say 92 was like really when like the general like populace awareness of the internet is a thing. If you had a Mac, then you definitely were on the internet in the early 90s. Around 95 is when like Windows really pops off. Obviously Windows 95, you know?
Yeah. You know what?
So yeah, this is going to be interesting.
You know what? We're big on the 90s here. Do you think Monica Lewinsky would talk to us?
I mean, I think it's a travesty what happened to her. I mean, that literally, like, I was like, why is this anybody's business? And also, fuck Linda Tripp.
Well, again, I mean, you thought the government was wild back then, but yeah, they were just trying to use that as an excuse to get him out of there. But yeah,
impeached and survived an impeachment. So suck it, Trump.
I mean, yeah, no one should have been involved in that except for him, her, and his wife. That's it.
That's wild. I mean, talk about dissension in the ranks. Like, holy fuck balls. Like, that literally shaped me as a kid, though. Like, that was wild that they put that on the news every day for, like, 2 years. That is an OJ trial. Like, oh man, the 90s really fucked me up.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. OJ's trial.
Like, one day you're just watching a commercial for freaking Lion King, and then boom, OJ's fucking slow speed chase. Like,
I know, man. I forget what I had on. I just had, like, I don't know, was it NBC or one of the big networks on? All of a sudden, they cut to this high speed chase. I'm like, what the hell?
I'm like, who cares about LA? I'm like, who is OJ Simpson anyway? I don't care about this.
Then the details start coming in. And it's like, oh yeah,
You're like, what the hell?
He's suspected of chopping his wife's head off or something. Like,
because that happened in the summer, though.
Yeah,
that Mason Chase happened in the summer. Oh my god! I wonder if they're gonna watch like the OJ trial or something.
Oh.
Or maybe the Kardashians won't allow that.
But yeah, I mean, look how crazy those 90s were. I mean, we just
95 is a crazy year to start off. Though.
Maybe for one of our big episodes, we might just have to cover the 90s as a decade. I mean, oh, you know, this big sports star accused of murdering his wife, and then you get into, oh yeah, hey, the president.
Well, we all agree that his son did it, right?
I mean, I've heard that theory. Yeah.
That theory makes a lot more sense for me.
But like I hear on Howard Stern all the time, it's like, yeah, OJ's like all over like Twitter and stuff, like putting up videos and stuff, like living his best life. And it's like, why don't you just shut up and go quietly live your life?
He was acquitted.
I know.
He's not allowed in private golf courses. He has to, do public golf courses. That's his punishment. If you know, if you understand that joke, but you are my people.
But again, it's like,
like he's living in Vegas. He is definitely living his best life with his daughter. We'll
have to do an episode with OJ. Just like,
oh, we are definitely going to cover the OJ episode.
If you're not the murderer, shouldn't you be spending the rest of your life saying, okay, I'm still looking into who killed my ex-wife?
That wasn't his wife, though.
I know, but it's his ex. It's the mother of his children. No, come on.
Some of his children.
Yeah.
His first wife, too.
Oh, true.
That are much more loyal to him. Anyway, I have a lot of thoughts, probably because I know OJ's daughter from the first marriage when I lived in Vegas. So.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, she keeps dropping these names, man. Come on.
Really super sweet girl. I'm glad she actually does have a chance with her dad now, because it's a whole thing.
Okay, I need an ongoing series. I think every 10th episode we're just going to do Lil's time in Vegas. Jeez.
Okay, I mean, some of it is blurry. Some of it is blurry.
You know what I want to know. Never!
I'll never tell. I don't kiss and tell.
The adult film stars you slept with in Vegas.
I'll never tell.
Okay, I told you in private. Tell me in private. I will not say anything.
It's like for my birthday. That's all I want. I gotta know. It's killing me.
Yeah, supposedly she's coming up for my birthday now, kids. So yeah.
Well, if Delta doesn't fuck up, Delta, do not get on my bad side.
Just let her sit here and drink with my wife and be like, yeah, now tell me.
He's like, more Malibu rum, Lilith.
More truth serum, Lilith. Oh, you're like Elaine. Oh, yes, we know.
Yeah.
We know the combination of that vault.
So, I don't know. Like, that's crazy that they're starting in 95, though. I would have thought that they would have started a little earlier. Oh! They'll have Coolio's Gangster Paradise, too.
Oh.
Dangerous Minds! Oh, my God, yes.
They're going to use that
I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
That is definitely a super nostalgic year for the kids that grew up in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, especially, if you're going to secure rights to a bunch of that music, yeah.
Good luck, though. It's Netflix. Like, that's the thing about streaming services and, like, music and stuff. It's like, Charm doesn't have, like, the iconic intro anymore. We'll never, ever have Crossing Jordan, which was just the best show that NBC ever fucking did.
Wait.
Because that music slaps!
Wait a minute.
They never got the rights for it.
So that, that just hit me. Okay, so that 90s show is going to be on Netflix, but that 70s show is on Peacock?
That's what I'm saying! How the fuck did you mess up that bad Netflix not to get the rights back to stream that 70s show?
Or is that Peacock saying, okay, Netflix, come to us, make us an offer?
Netflix can't.
I know.
Look, listen, Netflix can't stay afloat.
I was going to say, Netflix.
It's never had a profitable year ever.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Netflix is going to be, Netflix is
they're
going to be
running out of investor money. That's why they're doing the ad tier now.
Do you take credit?
I wouldn't take Netflix's credit.
Oh, no.
How about Elon Musk buy Netflix? Because I'm sick of Netflix. I'm ready for that to fail miserably, too. Come on, let's troll Elon into buying Netflix. That way we can get all our stuff back wherever it needs to be. Think about it, kids. Although I will miss all the foreign stuff that I watch.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. I've got Mubi. It's fine. All my favorite Bollywood stuff. It's fine. It's safe. Come on, kids. Let's do it. let's show Elon into buying Netflix and ruining that one too.
Oh man.
Anyway, no, that is actually really perfect. I hope that I feel like that 70s show, they didn't put a lot of care and love into it. Like, it was very stereotypical. So I mean, I'm a little
in the beginning,
a little apprehensive.
In the beginning, I don't think they knew how big it was going to get and what they had. So
they never really wanted it on network TV. I think is the general gist from all the interviews that I heard. And so when it got and they had to come up with the circle and stuff, they were like, It kind of took the fun out of it because the 70s is a raunchy ass decade.
Yeah, but at least I mean,
disco and cocaine, baby.
Hell, talking about Lilith earlier. So anyway, I mean, at least Fox.
Not cocaine.
Yeah.
That's a dirty drug. That's
I
dirty,
know.
dirty.
I know.
If you're gonna do some opioids, do Adderall and Percocets.
Oh my.
Everyone loves cocaine.
If your doctor will even prescribe it.
Everyone loves cocaine.
But I mean, at least Fox was a little better than, like, say, putting it on, like, you know, one of the other three.
It would have never went anywhere else. The WB maybe.
Oh, maybe. But I mean, if you wanted more eyes on
they
it,
were too
Fox.
busy. Like, oh my god, though. Think about it. No, that would have been perfect. I wonder why they didn't vie for it. I know Fox just ended up in their lap.
Do you think Fox could Fox have outbid them?
I mean, I wonder. I'll have to look into that.
I mean, I'm not saying the Foxes had a huge bankroll at that point, but it's probably bigger than the WB, or I don't know.
Well, the WB was in their black TV show era at the time too. So
oh yeah.
Wayne's Brothers,
yep.
all that stuff. So that might be a reason it really didn't fit their branding.
Yeah, this is a weird time, kids.
So weird. I wonder if the writers are coming back. I'm gonna see.
But no, it always seems. I mean, am I just an old man? But it always seems like at the turn of the century, like there was like a dramatic shift in like entertainment in general. Just like
literally, you can see it, and I'm going to tell you the first movie you see it with, and it's that Kevin Spacey movie, American Beauty. That is the literal cultural shift of everything being like weird and gross.
But no, it just seems so weird because it's like, TV, movies.
It was like a light switch. No, you're right.
TV, movies, even comic books. I mean, it just seemed like everything. There was a change, and I wouldn't
even say 2000. I'd say everything after 9/11.
Well, that's what I was saying. Yeah, around the turn of the century. So yeah, 2001. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
was a really dramatic shift for sure. Trying to see. Did they put the writing information up? Oh my god, no they did. Come on, Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, I hate when they do that. Anyway, I can't find the writers. I want to know if it's the original writers or not.
Oh, for that 90s show?
Yeah, you know what? Here, maybe Wikipedia.
I will take a stab in the dark and say they'll probably have at least one original.
Well, they have okay, so the creators are writing the first episode. Bonnie Turner and Terry Turner with also, Lindsay and Greg came back. This is, okay, I am actually really happy with that then. So that means the actual original people are a part of it. And like Turner Boyette, if you're a 90s kid, that was literally Friday night, TGIF people. Like Step by Step, Family Matters, all that. Perfect Strangers. So I really do think we might get an actual 90s TGIF nostalgia vibe, as well as a little bit of that 70s show too. So that actually really excites me. I didn't want to know too much about that 90s show because I just want to go into it fresh. I don't want to have like expectations, because I didn't have expectations for that 70s show and it ended up becoming one of my favorite shows ever. So I don't want to put that pressure on the show. But
yeah, I think a lot of them now, that's what I'm saying. I think they've realized that, the more original actors and like behind the scenes people you can bring in from the original property, the better.
I'm actually surprised. I know that Mila and Ashton said they didn't really want to do it, but they wanted to give those, because, initially they wanted those kids to like be able to stand on their own without that push, but it literally made your careers. It would be really rude not to the fans.
And again, I mean, it's literally a sequel to your thing, yeah. I mean, and again, if it's like, if you want to give something to those new characters,
weird that they didn't just have them have kids and then have their kids.
I mean, literally, you want to give something to those kids. It's like as the old guard, you at least got to make a quick appearance that gets some extra eyes on it.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing, because I'm also watching How I Met Your Dad with Hilary Duff and Kim Cattrall.
Oh, is that good? Is that good?
It's okay.
It
feels like a Nickelodeon show and not a successor to.
It's
How
not.
I Met
It's
Your
not
Mother.
the original. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, the original left a bad taste in everybody's mouth with the last season, especially the last episode.
Yeah.
But they did bring in, like, I want to say it was Allison Hannigan. I haven't gotten all the way through it, but I know somebody told me one of the original cast members. I'm like, of course it would be Allison Hannigan. She needs that check.
Oh.
Well, it's weird because, like, that whole time she kind of snubbed her nose to the cons and stuff because she had How I Met Your Mother, and now that show's over, she needs something.
I told you, you could tell.
Her husband is, Wesley. So they both, kind of need. Well, and he was always doing cons, surprisingly enough. So no tea, no shade. I'm just saying.
You can tell when some of those people need money because they show up to call.
Yeah, I literally don't know any of these kids. So we have Callie Heverdera as Leah Foreman. Let's see, Ashley Offerhide as Gwen. She's the Hyde, but she's a girl. We have Mace Cornell as Jay Kelso. Oh, the son of... Oh! It is! Okay, I thought I made that up. So Kelso's son is in it. That's cool. I thought I made that up in my head. But I did read that somewhere. Max Ace Donovan is Nate Runk, who is Gwen's brother. Ryan Bill Doy as Ozzy, the gay kid. Sorry to put it that way, but the gay kid. Sam Morello as Nikki, who is Nate's girlfriend. She's like the Donna, I would assume. Oh, I don't know. I guess I bet you and Kelso end up together.
Yeah.
Or she might be gay. That might be the whole point. I don't know.
No.
That's what the trailer made it seem like. She was attracted to that one Mickey girl or something. I don't know. Have you seen the trailer?
No. I mean, I've seen some of the some of
the full on trailer that they had about a month ago.
Yeah,
they released the date.
Yeah, no, I just saw some pictures and stuff, but yeah, I didn't see the trailer. I mean,
wait, is 95 the year Ellen came out, or was it 96?
Again, it all blurs together.
It did. When did Ellen?
But yeah,
that might be a whole thing too, since they do have an openly gay team. Oh, it was 94.
Yeah. Okay.
The Yep, I'm Gay cover. Yeah. 94.
Oh yeah.
So that's in the public consciousness. So that might be why that kid is openly gay. They might kind of tie that in because I know that's when a lot of people felt safe. Like I know Melissa Etheridge, which it was like an open secret, but everybody kind of felt more free to come out after Ellen did it.
Yeah, kids. A lot of the big moments about in pop culture and
90s.
90s, yeah.
90s was absolutely a pop culture gold.
I mean, the 80s not bad, but the 90s, yeah.
80s and 70s, don't get me wrong, they have their moments, but the 90s were absolutely buck fucking wild.
Holy
shit.
No, trust me, I was born in 78. I remember the 80s. I mean, the 80s not bad, but the 90s, yeah.
Like that whole Michael Jordan thing, which I still definitely think he had to leave the league as a penalty.
I thought you were about to say Mike Tyson.
Everybody knows he was a gambler. That wasn't even like an open. Everybody freaking knew. That one time he scored for McDonald's, he scored whatever their anniversary was, and he scored those exact points.
Yeah.
Be fucking for real.
Oh my god! And then
remind me my NFL rant for whatever episode comes out before the Super Bowl.
Okay. Oh, but that's like the one day Luca was he was watching something on ESPN. He's like, "You ever heard of this guy Dennis Rodman?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Shout out to Dennis Rodman. Shout out to the Pistons. Shout out to the Bad Boys. Where's my Detroit people at?
Carmen Electra catches him cheating. He goes, "Oh, baby, she fell out of the ceiling."
Right under my dick. There's a drum. I'm married to Carmen Electra. What the fuck are you doing?
Again, what's Chris Rock say? You're only as loyal as your option.
Bro, like they say, woman, I'll show you a man cheating on her. Holy fuck. That really, I was just like, oh yeah, men ain't shit. Men are not shit.
Oh my.
Sure, they'll write a song about Uptown Girl, but then they'll do that to you too, so you know.
Wow. No, you said Michael Jordan. I thought you were about to say Mike Tyson.
Oh, listen, I love Mike Tyson. Great person. He's had trouble. He had some trouble, but he's a good dude. He tries to be a good dude.
Yeah.
Also, crazy Vegas story about Mike Tyson.
Uh-oh, did she get the pet?
Fun fact, did you know he used to live next door to Wayne Newton?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Well, they're like big sprawling estates, so next door.
Lilith, did you pet the tiger?
That's before he lost his money, though.
Did you pet the tiger?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's a crazy story. I'm gonna save that for the Patreon too. Just write the Patreon ideas down.
Again, he's probably a nice guy.
Tales from Vegas.
Again, he's probably a nice guy, but what Mike Tyson's story isn't crazy. When you say you have a Mike Tyson story, when is it not crazy?
No, seriously, everybody's Mike Tyson story is crazy. Like how crazy, like soft spoken and nice he is. That's the crazy. Like you don't expect him to be the way he is.
Isn't he like? Not a farmer, but isn't he in the like big like weed thing
Pigeons.
now or something?
He's in the pigeon
I thought
thing.
he had like a weed thing or something going on.
You know what? He might. I have not really been keeping up with my canna industry because the government needs to get their shit together.
Yeah, but I mean,
if I can't put my money in a bank from that, I don't care about it.
But again, he's in Vegas. That's all legal out there.
Yeah, it's legal. But it's not federally legal, so they can still actually steal money. They still have raids and stuff.
Yeah, for like the tax. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Stuff, yeah.
The canna industry is super crazy.
That's the
it's not even as profitable as it used to be because the states got involved and they're using it as like their tax bailout.
That's so weird to me. Or it's like
I don't want to get into it.
You can have stuff that's legal in one state.
Support
and
your
another.
local drug dealers. There I
Wow. Wait a minute.
I mean, I have a medicinal card, but I'm just saying if I didn't.
Go ahead. Support your drug. All right, I'm off camera. Support your local drug dealer.
Homegrown.
Okay.
Not lab bought. Homegrown.
And
on the table.
And again, I don't do either, but I'm just like I find it all so hypocritical that like alcohol is legal, but yeah, cannabis isn't.
Yeah. You're never gonna get into. I'm sorry. You're just never gonna get into a car accident smoking weed.
Yeah. I mean, you shouldn't be driving if you're
coma, stress, anxiety, depression. They literally give it to cancer patients. Can't say that for alcohol.
But I'm just saying,
alcohol has no medicinal properties.
I'm just saying, as someone with no dog in the fight, I'm just like, how is one legal and one's not? You know.
Well, at first the tobacco.
I know
money.
I know.
Crazy.
I know it's all about money.
Lobbyists. You got to have a lobbyist. And,
I know.
Eventually.
And nobody wants to go on record to say
we got to have a Gen Z president for weed to be legal. So I will see weed become federally legal in my lifetime, but it's going to be a Gen Z president. So
if she had children,
it might be AOC for all I know. I don't know.
Her dog's grandchildren will be buying her that legal weed.
I'm gonna see it in my lifetime. I'm gonna be old as hell, but I'm gonna see it in my lifetime. Mark my words. You can quote me on that. We're closer than we've ever been. But yeah.
Okay, so go watch that '90s show. But Lilith, do you have a rant not involving that Peacock or that '90s show? You know that's what the boys are here for. God.
I mean, I can rant about so much.
I was gonna say, I know you.
I just want to talk about how wild the first 7 days of 2023 have been.
Oh, yeah.
We have people suing Benedict Cumberbatch for reparations, as you fucking should.
Wow.
I've never liked Benedict Cumberbatch. I'm glad everybody's finally following the trail about why Lilith never liked Benedict Cumberbatch.
So I didn't even see that. So it's not even like one of his ancestors. He owned slaves?
No. He said his family lives on the money. Like, they're suing him for reparations because literally there's like one in every 3 people. Like, is it like 1 in every 5 people has last name Cumberbatch in Barbados?
Oh,
can trace their direct lineage to him.
Wow.
So yeah, his family is loaded. So yeah, pay those people their reparations.
So his family literally fucked that country. Okay.
And then he goes on to go like, listen, this is what I thought was wild because I've always known about the Cumberbatches. I've always known this. It's not a secret. Everybody's known it. I don't know why it takes so long for everybody to kind of jump on the bandwagon. That's why I was surprised Marvel hired him. But yeah, no. It's crazy.
Wow.
Like, literally, if they took a blood test, they would still show as, like, very close relatives kind of thing. So, you know.
Oh, I mean, yeah, 2023 has been savage, you know. Then you got that whole... They took
Pele! Like, I'm like, what the fuck? 2023? Like, we lost, like, what, 5 people in, like, the first 2 days or something crazy like that?
Oh.
I was like, Jeremy Renner? Like, what the hell What's
mean,
going
yeah,
on?
they tried to take Jeremy Renner.
People
yeah.
are suing like the state of Jeffrey Epstein for the country for like allowing that island to exist and stuff, as you should. I'm just like, yes, maybe 23 will be the year of reckoning is what I'm really hoping for.
I know, and
maybe Trump will finally go away this year. Like, the Republicans have to see he's the problem. Like, that's why you can't get your guy to be Speaker of the House. That's why you're ranked, like,
freaking.
you don't, and that's crazy because, like, Republicans are like, yeah, government doesn't work. I'm like, no. Republicans make the government not work.
I mean, freaking, what is that, Matt Gaetz trying to nominate Trump for Speaker of the House? I'm like, sit down, asshole.
Like, 6 times? Hang it up.
Oh,
Hang it up, flat screen. You're done!
He's another one with teenage girls because everyone on the internet's like, oh, yeah, who couldn't have seen that? He lost interest after 15 or 16 times.
I mean, listen, DC is almost as bad as Hollywood. You know.
Oh, and then,
it's crazy.
And then the freaking NFL, that young man who got injured,
They didn't stop. The players had to take it like they were.
You knew the NFL, wasn't going to stop that unless they were forced to. Because, I mean.
Don't even. I was going to save this NFL rant, but it's just one small thing. I have a whole other rant for.
Well, tease them with a feather, love, till we get there.
So they were giving basically, like they admitted about the concussive head injury stuff, and they were gonna like start giving the players their money, and they wanted to give the black players who are on the defensive line way more because they don't let black guys be fucking quarterbacks less money. Excuse me? Are you in our year of the Lord 2023? Are you fucking serious?
I mean,
you got caught. So now they're gonna have to do double. Like,
did you ever hear?
Just do the right thing and keep it moving.
Do you ever hear?
Why is it so hard for corporations to do the right thing? I will never fucking know.
I mean, do you ever hear Howard Stern's rant on this? It's like, look how think about this, how creepy it seems. It's like all these white owners owning teams of a lot of black.
It's why I don't really care for football. That's why I prefer basketball. Although basketball is the same thing. Yeah. But at least they let the black guys be the captain of the basketball team. That's all I can say.
And at least injuries aren't like as life threatening as professional football. Yeah.
And they have a better union, as far as I'm concerned.
But it's just like, guy stops breathing on the field, and they're like, should we continue the game? I'm like, fuck you.
That's like trauma for like not only the people watching on TV, the people in the stands, but the players that are
the guys on the field. Yes. Especially,
I was just like, "Are you serious?"
Especially like the guy who, like, who he hit or got.
Yeah.
You think that guy wants to keep playing, even though it wasn't intentional? But you think that guy still wants to keep playing that night? No.
I think it's time for us to have a serious reckoning with football. I do.
I know. The only problem,
even though football is the most socialist sport that America has, because
there would be,
they're more fair than say baseball. Baseball, you literally just buy your players, you buy your team, you pay the money.
There would be so much calls and to shut them down or do something, but there's too much money flowing through. Billions.
And that's going to be part of my rant.
Okay, yeah.
About how Super Bowl cities are picked. It's a whole thing too.
Oh God, yeah. But I guess that's what people were saying. It's like, yeah, they make so much money on advertising and just like the betting and stuff. It's like, yeah, they didn't want to shut that down.
What I'm gonna say may rock your world about the NFL. It's a conspiracy theory.
No, shut the front door. Get out of town.
Love hellfire and a conspiracy theory against corporations.
Noel's like, yes.
So fuck you, Phil. Fuck you and your petty little heart, Phil.
No. I'm convinced those games are rigged. It's professional. It's professional wrestling.
They might come after me, but I'm going to tell you the truth.
Oh, really?
Yep. We'll save it for Super Bowl weekend, though.
Oh yeah.
Who do you have? Who do you think going to the Super Bowl?
You're asking the wrong Perich about this.
Ask Lucas.
I know.
Put me on pause.
I know. Oh, well, they just walked out the door, but no. Yeah, he has definitive. Wait till you're here. He has definitive.
Well, everybody's rooting for the Chiefs and the Bills.
I forget who he said.
I say the Eagles. I don't know. I think the Eagles might have a chance.
Yeah, I don't even know what they're doing with that game where he got injured, because I think that, I don't know if people are saying just like, what was it, the Bills were winning, so just give it the victory to the Bills because they were ahead.
Yeah. I think it would be crazy if it was the Buffalo Bills and the 49ers. But I kind of want the Chiefs and the Eagles. But I don't think that, yeah.
Oh my god, how funny would that be? Just an episode of Salty and Petty, you and Lucas sitting here talking football. I'm telling you, he can.
Who do you like?
He can talk football.
You think the point spread's gonna be kid?
He can talk football on an adult level, man. He sits there and talks to my dad all the time about NFL.
Oh, that's so cute, talking football with his grandpa. That's cute.
He'll talk football with anybody. Yeah, I mean,
He's like anybody.
You know, he's not like a. I don't know.
Have you had him tested, Phil? No, I'm kidding. Is that his special interest?
It kind of is. I mean, ask him.
It's worse hobbies to have.
He has to fit it.
He could be a Lego kid, and you could be broke.
Exactly.
Do you know how expensive special edition Lego collections are? Like, I saw the Hogwarts one was like $600 freaking
Optimus Prime, thank you. Although I'm probably gonna go broke if they ever come out with any more Transformers.
They should just do the whole line. Oh. They probably won't come out with any for Beast Wars. But I'm excited. I know. Look, as a 90s kid, Beast Wars is like my thing. It has to be.
I'm telling you, we could do an episode.
Transformers we know.
We could do an episode where we do G1 versus Beast
Yeah,
Wars.
let's rank the Transformers from when that movie comes out. That'll be a part of our Transformers. Is it still Michael Bay? He's still making those movies?
I don't know. I hope not.
I thought we learned I think he actually owns the rights to it or something.
Lens flare.
Poor Hasbro. Couldn't get a Power Rangers movie universe off the ground. Transformers never really worked
Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. Michael Bay is a producer.
Is he directing them?
No, it's Stephen Caple Jr.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not the director. He's just a producer. So.
Oh, I don't think that. Listen, this is gonna be controversial. Nobody take my black card, but I don't think Rihanna's gonna be a good halftime show.
Oh, really?
She's not a very strong live performer or live singer. I don't know why we picked her. She just had a baby too.
And is it?
It could be worse. It could be J-Lo. So at least it's not that.
And not just her, and not just a woman. I'm talking any famous person. I mean, do you kind of lose your edge sometimes when you're not that hungry anymore? Because when you got enough money.
No. Oh my God, no, Phil. I have the show before our Super Bowl.
What?
Best halftime performances. Although Michael Jackson's going to be number one. Let's find out what the other 9 are going to be. He literally changed the game.
Justin Timberlake flashed someone's boob. How can you do that?
You tell your wife I hate him.
I'm not even saying just for shock value. I mean, how do you top that?
I said best performances, not like most controversial.
He flashed the He flashed a titty. How do you beat that?
That's not entertainment to me. I have.
Whoa!
No, it doesn't have an interesting nipple ring on it like Janet's did, but
whoa!
Still,
Ray, how much would you pay for that?
No, that's Charlie's thing.
I was gonna say, man. Oh my God, can you imagine if we were just like, okay, you pay your money, we spin the wheel, you get a random chance. You may luck out and get a topless little Hellfire, or the wheel could land on a topless Charlie Esser. It's funny
because it's just a tiny sliver that's like Lilith, and then like a tiny sliver that says Phil, and the rest of them are just huge portions of Charlie Esser. We just stack the deck like, you suckers.
Oh my God, I can. Oh my God, I can promote this little titty Russian roulette. Oh my God. And again, equal opportunity, man. I'll go topless for this. I don't care.
It's hilarious. They're like, wait a minute, let me see that wheel. No. Like, Charlie did the wheel, not us. I don't know.
Just for curiosity's sake, that would bring them all to the yard. Even Justin. Just for curiosity's sake.
No way. No fucking way.
Oh, shit.
Kristen, you're up and back.
Whoa! She's too innocent. Come on.
I'm going to decline that invitation.
Yeah, if you're not going to do it, I'm sure Kristen will do it. Sure, yeah.
Diggity dank.
What?
Diggity dank.
God. I don't think I can even get Will to do that. Come on.
Tell him there's a Green Lantern ring in it.
You don't need me for Green Lantern rings. His kid can 3D print them.
3D prints them, I know.
Yeah, that Cal Rayner mask and those rings he gave me, his son 3D printed those.
That's so cool.
I know.
I wish I had the time and money to invest.
I know. I remember when the minute I found out, I was telling Danielle, it's like, you know, my son 3D printed those. She's like, you're not getting a 3D printer.
As she should.
I'm like, I know, I wouldn't. It's too expensive. But then I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, can you all the fictional objects I can create to make, you know?
It's like his own batarang. She's like, you're not gonna be Batman, Phil.
I mean, if you guys watch Sector 2814, the Green Lantern podcast, like the Green Lantern battery Will has behind them, they 3D printed that.
Yeah. I'm super jealous of that one.
I know. I'm like, that's so cool.
You know how much those lanterns are? They're like $300.
Oh, or if you go
the
for
DC collectible ones, yeah.
The light up ones are more than that. Yeah.
Oh, they are?
Oh yeah. If you go, I mean,
I would have just put an LED in all of the day.
Oh, the light up ones where you stick the ring and they light up. If you go on eBay, they're like $500-600, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good construction quality. I've never heard anybody complain about it though. So.
Well, for that,
that,
better be. Yeah.
Well, you'd be surprised. Some of those like $600 busts are fucking terrible.
Oh yeah. And
there are Harley Quinn, but it's none of my business.
Damn.
No, they are. Those really expensive Harley Quinn ones are fucking terrible, man.
Whoa.
I mean, I haven't seen one that I've liked since 2009. I'm like, they just expect the Harley Quinn to bring people to buy it. You know, put her in a really skimpy outfit with her tits out, and you know.
Wow. Yeah.
They haven't done anything outside of that in literally 10 years, so it works, I guess. I'm just not buying it.
Harley or Catwoman, yeah.
I don't know any of these 90s kids, so that's going to be cool going into it with like an open slate. Because I know they probably were very tempted to get, I know the Teen Heartthrob guy is the guy from Black Adam, that Noah Centineo guy.
Well, sometimes
that played the Atom Smasher or whatever.
Oh, okay.
That guy. Like, I at one time he was in talks to be on that show, so I don't know what happened. I know he was doing like a couple of like Netflix movies at the time that might have conflicted.
Well, sometimes I like some unknowns just because sometimes if it's a name that takes me out of it. And two, I mean, people got to start somewhere. I mean, look how many careers that 70s show launched.
Yeah, but things are different now. Like,
well, yeah, because
it doesn't work that way.
Well, there's so many.
Like, there's no House of Mouse. Like, I think Zendaya was like the last like superstar that Disney will ever produce.
Well, there's so much competition and content now. It's like,
yeah, again, like I said, we're not having that communal universal experience. Like, oh well, I'm a Nickelodeon kid. Well, I'm a Disney kid. You know, there's no more of that. And I was like, shout out to being a Fox or WB kid. You know,
kids, that's her real accent. I'm a WB kid.
Oh, yes.
She comes from that California money.
I wish. Who wants to be, to quote Legally Blonde, who wants to be a stinky old Vanderbilt anyway?
Oh, shut up. Didn't we start this episode with you? Like, I was the kid with the tree house and all the cool toys. Everyone came over to my house.
I mean, everybody had it, but like, my mom was cool. She wasn't around. Latchkey kid.
Yes. Oh, yes. I remember. Yes, the guilt. Oh, I guess I'm sitting here by myself. I don't need that.
Oh, bro. Like, roller skate, lock-ins, like, things people would never do anymore. Like,
oh, I know.
That generation was the last generation for, I'm pretty sure, roller skate rink lock-ins. Oh, we have so much to talk about on this
okay, Jim. Show. Okay, Jimmy. You're locking at the rec center. I mean, come on.
You didn't do that?
I mean, we had skating parties, but we didn't like do a skating lock-in.
Or lock-ins at church. I know a lot of people, like church kids, had lock-ins at the church.
No, you know what? I actually took Taekwondo. We actually did that a couple times. Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy, man.
Yeah.
The stuff 90s and 80s babies got away with me.
Oh yeah, go outside, go play outside. I'll see it dark, you know.
I'm not Gen X where they actually ran the. I thought that was a joke about. Do you know where your children are? That they actually ran that every night at 10 o'clock. Dude, that is wild.
I'm telling you, in the 90s, I would leave the house in the morning. In the summers, I'd leave the house in the morning. I wouldn't be home until 11 o'clock at night.
Dude, I once looked up a map of how far we used to walk and bike.
Yeah.
Literal, like 10 miles.
I mean, I would walk to a shopping center like 3-4 miles away to get comic books and then walk home.
When I looked it up, how far my house was from my actual school that I used to walk my freshman year, holy fuck, man!
Well, that's why
it was nothing.
Well, that's why obesity and stuff wasn't that bad because we were walking and biking everywhere. Yeah.
And rollerblading. And
Yes.
And skateboarding.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kids. Yeah,
It's true.
We'd walk.
No, but I was shocked how far I used to walk. Like,
Yeah.
like something in my head was like, I wonder how far that is. Because I wouldn't even go there when I got a car. And I was walking there.
Yeah, but as a kid, your options are limited.
Insane.
Yeah.
10 miles. That's a 20-mile route. That is insane.
I know, and you probably did it by yourself too, you know?
No. We did it
Oh,
with friends.
okay.
we are the serial capital murderer of the world.
Okay.
Murderer capital of the world.
Well, I was going to say, sometimes I would walk with friends, sometimes I do it by myself, you know?
No, I walked home from school by myself, though, but it was
Yeah.
time for the most part.
Yeah.
But I realized how far that was. I was like, holy shit. No wonder I got a boyfriend that drove me places.
Wow!
I started fucking walking everywhere.
She's like, I didn't learn sex for my pleasure. I learned it so I didn't have to walk everywhere.
Ew. Who's having sex with high school boys? Not me.
That's right. College boys for Lilith today. Yes.
Just making up for lost time.
Wow!
I was super busy in college, so I'm just making up for lost time.
Lilith gives new meaning to the phrase summa cum laude.
Valedictorian, you say? On that note, we're off the rails. Hopefully Justin's on the floor by now.
She's asking
Gotta get him a helmet.
She's asking those young men for the PH and D. Well, that escalated after an hour and a half almost.
As it always does.
I know.
Well,
Hey, this is shorter than the
escalated
last
quickly.
2 episodes, so we're getting there. We're whittling it down.
Oh, damn. Yeah. Not by much. All right. So, yeah, kids. So, next week, we're going to be talking another classic show and its current revival. We're going to be doing Night Court next week. So.
Oh, that's an iconic theme song as well.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. And like I said, I've been doing a rewatch. Yeah, and again, kids, unlike that 70s show, you can watch Night Court for free through the Amazon Prime app. What is that? Freebie? Yeah.
That's Frevee.
With, when I'll see.
Limited commercials.
Yes, very limited commercials, yeah. It's like a minute or less of ads,
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, there might be like 2 breaks, but each one's like maybe, a minute or...
Oh, that's not bad at all.
There might have been one that was like a minute and a half, but it's not
That's
like...
better than actual TV.
Yeah, they're not this...
Like, I tried to watch, I don't know, what was I was trying to watch like Family Guy Live or something, and holy fuck, what happened to TV? Like, there are so many more commercials now. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's only like 12 minutes of TV show.
You know what you do? I mean, you DVR that stuff, you wait till it's
Well, no,
over. And then
I wanted to go to bed. I didn't want to wait.
Yeah.
You know, Mama likes to go to bed early now.
Yeah, because that's how we do all the Law and Orders, man. We record them
me
and then
too.
watch them
Don't
later.
get me wrong.
Just fast
The
forward.
Flash, when I start watching that live again, I'm definitely doing the 15 minutes and fast forwarding.
Yeah, then fast forward through ads. Yeah, I don't know. 15 minutes is enough. You can catch up. I mean, with the ads and stuff. I mean, you can catch up. I'm telling you.
No, yeah.
And I'm watching.
hour-long show. No, I timed it. Most of the CW shows, like how like NBC and CBS are like literally like 42 or 43 minutes. Like the CW is down to like 37 minutes of actual show and an hour show. So the ads are a lot.
Wait, the CW's down to 37 minutes a show? Damn.
Like 37 or 38 for the hour-long show.
Yeah,
That's how much actual...
Yeah, it used to be like 42, wasn't it?
Yeah, it used to be 42. Actually, it used to be, when Arrow first came out, it used to be like 43 and a half.
Yeah.
That was like 10 years ago. 12. Whoa, longer than that. Came out in 2011. Yikes. Anyway, that got bleak fast.
Oh my god! I told Justin that Stephen Amell's coming back for the last season of The Flash. He's like, oh, hopefully we get one more shirtless workout scene.
That man is out of shape. No,
Oh!
that man is out of shape. No, he's been out of shape since season 8. They had to use pectoral prosthetics for that flashback.
Peck implants, really?
I'm just saying.
Oh,
And he's old as hell now too. So.
damn! Whoa, I'm sorry.
He's past his prime. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, if you're like over 27, Lil thinks you're old. So,
Well, no, in Hollywood, especially if you're not going to be working out, any guy over like the age of 31 that's not in a Marvel movie.
Oh yeah.
Talking about meat
even
is so
RDJ
natural for
and
Lilith.
Jeremy Renner, they didn't really work out. They just let the CGI do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's fine. We all can't be Tom Cruise at 60, you know? That's fine. He's got the power of Xenu behind him, so.
What's I think it's like hanging on to a actual air outside of an airplane. It's like, yeah, your body either adapts or dies, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
listen. I might have my beefs with Tom Cruise, but
oh yeah, there's another Mission Impossible coming this summer, I think too.
Oh yeah, we said we were going to put that on the list.
Yeah.
And we were going to rank the Mission Impossibles.
Yeah, I think it's like a 2-parter. It's like one this year and like one next year or something.
Oh, that might be the finale.
Maybe.
I
can't
heard that
remember.
he was wanting to close down that studio of his. So it might be the finale of the franchise.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, so they might do a big one and just split it up into 2
because
parts.
I don't think we're doing James Bond, honestly.
At
We're
all?
having trouble finding one.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably going to take like a 5-year hiatus, and they're probably going to do some out of the pocket pick like Pierce Brosnan again. Like they're going to do like a Pierce Brosnan type of pick for James Bond.
We're going to have to do the James Bond episode too, but it's like,
oh, that's going to have to be like a 3-parter at that point. Like, what order to watch James Bond in? Fight me, fuckers!
well, but it's like, does James Bond have to be a name?
The books, James Bond Jr., the animated show. There's so much
I remember
James
that.
Bond content.
But no, it's like, does James Bond have to be a big name, or can you get away with like an unknown?
I don't think in this day and age you can lead a James Bond franchise without a big name. And Idris Elba said, get somebody else to fucking do it.
Wow! And I thought he was up for anything.
Well, I mean, he's got the Marvel money. He's got the
yeah.
Priceline or whatever hell he's pitching.
Oh, those
commercials
yeah.
I see every now and then when somebody doesn't have YouTube Premium.
Maybe he gets a little bit of office residuals.
Oh, maybe. He's been in so much. Luther, he like over across the pond. He's been in so much, and then The Wire here. Like he doesn't need it.
I thought you said he just wanted
he
out of the
he
house.
wants to spend time with his family and stuff, so that's what he's really been doing. Which is why I think he took the commercial gig. You get the residuals, you do it one time.
Yeah, exactly.
And he likes to do those short shows. That's why he likes to go work across the pond. You know, you'll have like 3 seasons, and they're all like 6 episodes. So
yeah. Well, it's like when he did The Office. I mean, he only did a couple episodes. I think his longest stretch was like the Michael Scott Paper Company. That was probably only like 3 or 4 episodes. So
yeah, he was in The Wire for a really long time though. So, but like, yeah, he's made his bones. He deserves his rest and his peace and his relaxation. Same thing how I feel about Chris Hemsworth. He's done his time.
Yeah,
let the man go. Thor is ruined. Let him rest.
I mean, that seems about the formula. It's like, you know, you can get these guys, anybody for like maybe 10 years, and then maybe you need to give them a break.
Unless you're Tom Cruise again.
Tiger Blood.
I mean, Mission Impossible is basically American James Bond at this point.
I mean, that's another one's been going since the 90s.
Yep.
I think it was like, because I think I think that came out like the summer after I graduated high school. That first one. 96, I think, right?
I was in elementary school, so maybe.
But yeah, no, I think it's 90. Yeah, it's like 96 or 97. So, man, he's been
right.
Just Mission Impossible. He's been doing that shit for almost 30 years.
I'm just so bitter. Like, we could have literally had like a Top Gun sequel sooner, and we could have had like actual Val Kilmer, like before he lost his voice and went through all that.
Yeah,
I was really upset. It took so long for Top Gun could have been a banger of a franchise. Anywho,
what we're gonna do? Minority Report.
That's my favorite Tom Cruise movie.
Oh, is it?
I mean,
okay.
I could literally talk about that and the TV spinoff show that on Fox. We wouldn't have iPhones if it wasn't for Minority Report. So Apple users thank Tom Cruise.
We wouldn't have cell phones if it wasn't for Star Trek.
Yeah, but we would still be stuck with stinky old flip phones.
That's true.
Oh, speaking of which, get yourself a flip phone.
Oh, you do have? Oh, you got one of those. Ooh.
Yeah. I got the foldable too, but it's not as cool to close.
Yeah. Do you like it?
Yeah, I love it. It's Samsung.
Cool.
I love it.
All right. I just mean like the design, like the fold up and all that.
Yeah, mine is like the 5, so the hinge is pretty sturdy. I don't have the screen peeling. Like, you never, ever be an early adapter of like tech like this. You want to wait at least 2 generations for them to figure.
Yeah, let them perfect it. Yeah.
Because I know the screen was literally peeling off the first ones. I was like, I'm gonna wait.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a few years. I need to update the iPhone.
Which one do you have?
Wait
to the iPhone 15. Anybody looking to upgrade their Apple phone, wait till iPhone 15 because that is going to have the USB-C port, which is what I've been waiting on.
Yes.
To Apple.
Yes.
I had the original Apple 3, 3G, 4, 4G, and the 5C, and then I went to Samsung and I haven't looked back.
What is this? The XR, I think.
Oh yeah, you need to upgrade.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait for the.
You still have the notch.
No, I don't.
Oh, you don't have the notch on that one?
No, I don't know.
Was that after?
Yeah, this might be like the one after the notch. Yeah, I mean it's just like a blank. Yeah. just the screen, no notch.
Yeah, if you just hold out till September. No, is it September of this year? Yeah, it's on you guys on the iPhone 14. So yeah, I would say wait until they do the 15.
Oh yeah, if that's going to be USB-C, yeah, I'll wait. For that,
and they won't have. They still have the notches on the non-Pro Max models, but I think they'll get rid of the notch completely for the iPhone 15 lineup. So.
Cause I mean, even
save your money, kids.
Yeah, because even the MacBook and stuff now is USB-C, so it's like that's
been a while though. For their Thunderbolt stuff. Like, as a tech consumer, I just have to know about what Apple's doing and what everybody's going to try to copy. So.
Yeah, I mean, my phone still works. Yeah, I can wait for that 15.
Yeah, but that's going to be really great for all the iPhone users that haven't upgraded. I think the 13 Pro Max is really good too. It's just that the camera is trash now that they've updated it for the 14.
Yeah.
So.
All right,
save your money, kids.
All right, let's get out of here.
Life pro tip: save your money, kids.
All right, so yes, next week we'll be doing Night Court. So yeah, like I said, you can do a free rewatch on Amazon Prime through free.
And you said that one's about Harry's daughter, right?
The new one, yeah. Melissa Rauch, Big Bang Theory, yes, and yeah, it looks like the only returning one is John Larroquette. So. Well, many of them are gone now, or passed away, so of course.
F in the chat for sure.
Yeah, but no, I'm on season 2 right now. I mean, I've been enjoying my rewatch of Night Court. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get through the whole thing because it's like 8 or 9 seasons. That's another one.
Is it?
It's something like that.
I thought it was only 5 seasons.
No. There's more than that. I think it might.
Doesn't like Harry leave or something?
No, I think he's there the whole time. I
Who
mean,
leaves? Somebody leaves.
Oh my god, the first 2 seasons. I mean, there's a lot of in and out, especially that first season. I mean, I mean, Marky Post did a guest appearance in the beginning of season 2, but then, I don't think she becomes full time until I don't know. I'm not there yet. It's either the end of season 2 or season 3. I mean, and the original bailiff woman, that actress passed away. But no, I've been enjoying my rewatch. So. Yes, you
another good NBC show.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So yeah.
That's not on Peacock. Get it together, Peacock.
So yeah, do a rewatch, then come back for next episode of Salty and Petty, and the reboot starts on the 17th. I think. Yeah, it's like a Tuesday. I think it's a Tuesday. So. Where's that
gonna be?
What?
By the way, is it reboot? Where is it gonna be, on NBC or streaming or what?
I think it's actually gonna be on NBC. So.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure they'll probably put it up online somewhere for free after that. But, I think I just saw this morning there was an article. They might do 2 episodes when it premieres, like the first 2 or something. So
something must have got canceled. Or,
just so they could be here's an hour for the new, But yeah, I'm interested to see how it goes. But yeah, Melissa Rauch is going to play Harry Anderson's daughter. All right, kids. So yeah, send your thoughts, all the, Night Court stuff, or any of the many things we talked about this week. You can send your thoughts on that.
It's Salty and Petty. We have a main topic, but you never know where that's going to take us.
And you can send
the beauty.
And you can send requests, but I don't know if we'll honor them if there isn't any attachments there.
Just $1 on the old Cash App. Come on.
Yeah.
What you got for your old friend Roy?
It's no topless pics, but maybe we'll talk about what you want us to talk about. All right. So yes, okay. And remember, Salty and Petty, we have our own email, so send us all the thoughts to saltyandpetty69 at gmail.com, or of course, the old voicemail 614-382-2737, that's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, Salty and Petty is on Facebook, on Twitter, find Capes Lunatics Sidekicks on Instagram, Capes Lunatics Podcast Network on Hive. And again, this will go on the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel, where everything else we do goes. So, and Lilith is actually on camera. You could see her. You could see her roll her eyes and shoot me dirty looks. So, and please hit that, smash that subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Just 2 more. We just need 2
We're
more.
at 267. Come on. You're killing Lilith.
You can do it.
You're killing independent Lilith. So smash that subscribe button.
Smash it.
And of course, you can always support us on Patreon, or hell, if you want to advertise on Salty and Petty, email me.
Preferably energy drinks and dick pills, but we are not too picky.
Or
Taco Bell,
or
Amazon,
or pube shavers. Come on.
Come on, Manscaped.
Yes. Come on. If you have to deal with energy drinks, fast food, or genitalia. Come on, advertise with us. Or hell,
Freebie, Tubi. Y'all know I'm partial to Tubi, but Freebie's okay too.
NBC, we've been talking about a bunch of your shows. Come on.
Screener!
Or I was going to say advertising, but yeah, fuck yeah, screeners. All right, so yeah, so support us on the Patreon or pick yourself up some Capes and Lunatics and Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks merch. And again, I'll have to work on some salty and petty merch, so I guess find everything at Link.
Tootsie Rolls. You're welcome.
The only time she'll put anything that small in her mouth. Find it all at Linktree, linktr.ee/CapesandLunatics. I know, you don't do that. I know. She's like, if anyone's using her mouth.
I'm vegan! No meat!
Ew! you know, little favorite phrase, she's like, if anyone's using their mouth, it ain't me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Is that a sentient tongue? Brody, please don't listen to this episode. Put a sentient tongue. Put a warning at the beginning.
Why? I'm talking about your sex life, not mine. Warning, any parent of Phil Perich should not listen to this episode. or my son when I'm long dead. Oh shit, I got grandparents still alive too. Anyway, all right, Lilith Hellfire, where can people get a hold of you?
If you nerds want to hang out with me the interwebs, the only stable social media is TikTok. So follow me on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire 69, where I make all of the comments and maybe some content, but you gotta hit that that follow button to find out.
Is this rumor I'm hearing true that you're starting your own dating platform? It's not TikTok.
Dating?
It's not TikTok, but it's Tick.
Cock-a-doodle-doo. TikTok.
Yes, exactly.
It's dick cock, yes.
Wow!
Quick, somebody grab the domain!
I don't know what happened. It's not even invented yet, and Justin's already signed up.
Either do the 6 or do the 9. Somebody's not. Oh, it's for sale. Listen, dickcock.com is for sale for $1,695. We got to get a Kickstarter.
Wait, how much is it?
Yeah, I know. It's $1,695.
Oh, I heard it's $600.
Come on, guys! Dickcock.com.
Come on. Oh, you know you didn't get Lilith anything for her birthday. Come on.
Pitch in, guys.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
And it's on huge domains. Oh my god, no.
Can you imagine that crowd?
It's on hugedomains.com. That is so
Hell, can you imagine that crowdfunding? Yeah, get Lilith this website so she can put up a dirty website. All right, kids. Are you shocked? You shouldn't be. This is fucking salty and petty. We warned you! We warned you for like 6 months!
I'm a little bit salty. He's a little bit patty.
Flashback to the 90s.